Today I want to talk to you about Kidz Bop. Specifically, some of the song choices and lyrical alterations made to these songs to make them more family friendly. Because frankly, some of the choices are wild. If you are uncultured and don't know what Kidz Bop is basically this long running music group that produces family friendly covers of popular top 40 hit type songs. Since the original release of Kidz Bop, the very first Kidz Bop album in 2001, there has been, to date, as of August 2025, 51 Kidz Bop standard albums, which is ridiculous. But they've had 51 standard albums along with various international releases and holiday compilations. They've also done tours and things like that, so they have been busy for the last 20 some odd years. There's been a few notable Kidz Bop Kid alumni, kids with a Z, because what's cooler than that? But some of them have included the likes of Zendaya, Becky G, Noah Monk, who you might know as.
Gibby, maybe you want to put your vest back on? What are you, a cop?
And yes, the rumors are true. I did audition to be a Kidz Bop kid, and no, they did not consider me. And no, I'm not bitter about it. I'm not even kidding. That I legitimately did send in an audition tape to be a Kidz Bop kid. That is a real thing I did when I was like 11. And believe me, I did hunt for that video. I scoured to find that video, and I sadly could not find it for you all, so rip. Obviously, covering so many top 40 hits that are written by, performed by, and predominantly listened by adults, some lyrical adjustments need to be made to make these more palatable for children. But yeah, it's become increasingly rare that these songs get away with no lyrical alterations to the content or themes. This is related to like none of this, but I just want to draw your attention to the fact that they did a sea shanty. Okay? Do you remember when like sea shanties were like the thing? Like that was on TikTok. Everyone was just like taking everyone else's like part from a sea shanty and recording over it and like making this like beautiful choir of sea shanty.
Soon may the wellerman come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the tonguing is done, we'll take our leave and go.
They did a sea shanty. There are no edits to it from what I can tell. It's talking about tea and sugar and rum and like it's fine, but just I love the fact that they got the kids in on that. They were just like, "You know what? Yes. This is what the children want." Again, not really related. I just felt it was very important for the general public to know that they also got in on the sea shanty escapade. So, just starting out looking at some of the choices that Kidz Bop have made in terms of songs to cover in general, they've covered Bring Me to Life and In the End, very much about depression and suicide ideation.
Bruh.
Casual for children. Toxic by Britney Spears. Horny as fuck. Sure, let kids sing it to other kids. Closer by the Chainsmokers and Halsey, which is very much about a hookup. Ariana Grande's Love Me Harder, which is, again, very much a song about hooking up. Lil Nas X's Montero, Call Me By Your Name, which can't wait to see what kind of lyrical edits they made to that one. Believe a line in the song is talking about shooting a child in your mouth. So,
Oh my god!
absolutely crazy decision made by Kidz Bop. They've covered Lips of an Angel by Hinder and Follow Me by Uncle Cracker, which are about extramarital affairs, like kind of explicitly. Fascinating choice. They did My Immortal. Heartless by Kanye. Again, about cheating. But sure, let's have kids sing it. So, I mean, that's just looking at some of the song choices in general that Kidz Bop has made, but let's take a look at some of the interesting lyric choices that have been made to make these more kid friendly. So Kidz Bop covered Uma Thurman by Fall Out Boy. In the original lyrics are she wants to dance like Uma Thurman, bury me until I confess. And Kidz Bop decided they needed to change this to she wants to dance like Uma Thurman, talk to me till I confess. Just be really annoying, okay? Like, just talk to them until they tell you everything just to shut you the fuck up. They also altered the line, keep you like an oath, may nothing but death do us part. They changed this to, keep you like an oath, may nothing but this do us part. Do not tell the kids about mortality. These kids cannot know about death, alright? X's and O's by L. King. The original lyrics are, well, I had me a boy, turned him into a man. I showed him all the things that he didn't understand. Kidz Bop. Well, I knew me a boy, and yes, he was a friend. I told him all the things that he didn't understand. Yes, I had a friend, and he was a boy, and he was dumb as rocks. All of Me by John Legend. Love your curves and all your edges. Kidz Bop. Love your words and all of your edges.
Bruh.
I love you for your mind and your 90-degree angles. Brain of an intellectual. That's how I like 'em. Bad Blood by Taylor Swift. Original lyrics are Band-Aids don't fix bullet holes. Apt. Kidz Bop took issue with this. They instead changed it to Band-Aids don't fix, don't you know?
Huh?
Don't fix what? What am I supposed to know? Set Fire to the Rain by Adele. Original lyrics are It was dark and I was over until you kissed my lips and you saved me. Kidz Bop. It was dark and I was over until you held my hand and you saved me. Hand holding only. No kisses. Save room for Jesus, okay? No kisses until marriage. I Love It by Icona Pop. The original lyrics are I crashed my car into the bridge I watched, I let it burn. I crashed my car into the bridge, I don't care. Classic song. Too much for Kidz Bop though. Kidz Bop changed that to you drove your car across the bridge. I watched, you let it burn. You drove your car across the bridge. I don't care. Yeah, if anyone knows what's going on with this one, let me know because no idea. Team by Lord. The original lyrics are so all the cups got broke, shards beneath our feet. Kidz Bop, for some reason, changed it to so the dishes got broke, shards beneath our feet. Is there a quota? Genuinely, is there a quota on these edits? Because, like, honestly, what was the point of this swap? Make it make sense. Alejandro by Lady Gaga. She's not broken, she's just a baby, but her boyfriend's like a dad, just like a dad. Kidz Bop. She's not broken, she's just a baby, but her boyfriend's like a friend, just like a friend. So, a friend. She has a friend. Got it. Later on in the song, the lyrics are don't want to kiss, don't want to touch, just smoke my cigarette and hush. Yeah, okay, I get it. Don't encourage smoking to the children. Sure. So they changed it instead to don't want to miss, don't want too much, just walk away from me and hush.
Oh my god, bro. Oh, hell no.
Yeah, I got nothing. No idea. Telephone by Lady Gaga and Beyonce. The original line is out in the club and I'm sipping that bub and you're not gonna reach my telephone. Kidz Bop has altered this to out in the club and I'm eating that grub and you're not gonna reach my telephone. Yep, that's what happens at the club. That's what we're doing in there. We are chowing down. I would honestly go to the club more often if it was all about eating. They served food and not just like the little bit of food they have to serve legally to like serve alcohol. You would see me in the club. You would see me in the club just absolutely housing a bowl of pasta, okay? Katy Perry's California Girls. Original lyric, trying to creep a little sneak peek at us. Kidz Bop switched this to, trying to act a little crazy at us. Watch out! They're gonna go crazy at us. Like, I don't know what that means. I'd also just like to note that they just completely removed Snoop Dogg's verse in California Girls as well. That doesn't exist. Bruno Mars and Cardi B, they covered the song Finesse. The original lyrics are, "My big fat ass got all them boys hooked." Kidz Bop met this with, "The big dance moves got all them kids hooked."
Bruh.
So, as we can see, a lot of these often make no sense. There's really no concern or regard given to the storytelling aspect of the song. Like, I feel like a lot of these are just lazy. There's no actual rewriting of these songs. Like, the scope of Kidz Bop storytelling kind of starts and ends with everyone having a good time singing and dancing. It doesn't really go much beyond that for every single Kidz Bop song, which, I mean, hey, they're for kids. I get it. Like, that makes sense. But again, I just say it's a little lazy, in my opinion. In some songs, you'll have words that are in the same context as another song, but that other song, that's the one that gets changed. It's like there's not really a rhyme or reason to how Kidz Bop operates their censorship. Just off the top of my head, on Kidz Bop 6 in 2004, they covered Toxic by Britney Spears, and there's the phrase, "I'm addicted to you, don't you know you're toxic." That was left intact, but then fast forward to today, Chaperone's Good Luck Babe they covered. They changed "I could be your new addiction" to "I could be your new condition." Like, why? I ask again, is there a quota? Because some of them are absolutely useless swaps. Did you need to change cups to dishes? Kids drink out of cups, do they not? And a lot of the criticism around Kidz Bop lyrics isn't just because most make no sense, but a lot of people are upset that the censored version of these songs don't actually remove the lyrical recognition of the content of the song. I mean, I'm just throwing that out there. I don't have kids. I don't work with kids. I'm not a child psychologist. I'm not going to even touch that one, but I just wanted to bring it to your attention. I just felt that it was important to note in this that while these are censored songs, a lot of people do still believe that it is not enough, and the deeper meaning of the song is still conveyed to children. Whether you agree with that or not, or whether you care about that or not, is your prerogative, but I just wanted to mention. I oftentimes look at these songs that Kidz Bop has covered, and I just think, why? Consider, you could have simply just not. You could have simply just not. Like, I get that that's the brand. I get that that's the brand that they cover these, current songs that are very popular. But they do have free will. Like, no one is forcing them to cover Montero by Lil Nas X.
The fuck, man? Get your ass on.
Like, some of these, they could have just simply not done. And I don't know why they continue to cover some of these songs that are just so obviously meant for adults. And they just swap these few words here and there to make it more appropriate for children, and it ends up just being this complete nonsensical dumbass song. Not a throwback to Taylor Swift. It's often like putting a band-aid on a bullet hole. Thank you, everybody. Thank you. Yes, that's me for the day. Thank you. Bye. But yeah, that's what I got for you today. That's what I got to say about Kidz Bop. So I hope you enjoyed this video. It was a bit more of a low-key one. I don't know if you can hear, but I've been a bit under the weather lately, so did a slightly low lift effort. But yeah, if you like this, then feel free to let me know. Let me know about your opinions on Kidz Bop and some of your favorite Kidz Bop lyrics, because 51 albums, there's tons more that I didn't get to talk about. So let me know your favorite weird Kidz Bop lyric or song that you cannot believe they covered. Be sure to like and subscribe if I match your freak. I'll see you in the next one, whenever that may be. Bye!